AskReddit by Randy88 Moss. What is the first thing you think of when you think about the American South? My in-laws are Cajun swamp people. They own 20 acres of swamp and they all have a small hut they live in on the property. That's what I think about. I'm not from the South, so I'm genuinely curious, what do you do with 20 acres of swampland? Edit. I didn't realize I'd bring so many LA swamp peoples together. Love all the comments and now I wanna take a swamp tour and dress a alligator. Not particularly that last part, but I'll watch someone else who's a pro do it. Thanks everyone. We're foreigners who just did a big road trip through the South. Country music. There were like 20 radio stations just for country. Moonshine. Fried chicken, biscuits, barbecue. Heat. Humidity. Sweet iced tea. Churches everywhere. Jesus billboards, followed shortly by big black dildo emporium billboards. Even though I'm from NC, for some reason when I hear about the South I think of Georgia lol. Next thing that comes to mind is fried chicken and sweet tea followed by bojangles. That sweet tea is no joke around here. If an establishment doesn't have any you get that collective sigh followed by who the fuck doesn't serve sweet tea. And if that shit ain't sweet enough you're gonna hear about it. This humid air. Can't stay dry for 5 minutes out here. My lower back started sweating thinking about the humidity. Y'all. When I moved to Georgia, I had to learn there's different levels of y'all including y'all, all y'all, and every last one of y'all depending on the number of people addressed. Waffle House. Our local Waffle House's sign had the W burnt out so for a while it said Affle House which made me laugh. Edit. Pic of the sign. https://imgur.com/gallery/pew8iox closed bracket. Bless your heart. Fuck you too. As a non-American I just thought of Spanish moss hanging from big gnarly trees on a warm humid afternoon. Sounds quite peaceful really. Honestly, giant oak trees covered in moss is one of the cool features of the South. There's a town near me with a park that covers an entire city block with one giant oak in the center. They have support beams to hold up some of the branches and signs everywhere warning not to climb. It's beautiful. The look of resentment people give me when they learn I'm from Alabama. 'Cause the skies are so blue. Right? Cornbread. The cornbread mafia. I live in the South and the first thing that comes to mind is pulled pork for some reason. A good Southerner always pulls his pork. Biscuits and gravy. Came to comment this. I'm surprised this came to mind before sweet tea for some reason though. Stereotypes. Usually the ones directed at me, a Southerner. Yup, had to really focus on losing my accent to be taken seriously. Code switching is real, y'all. Sweet tea. This right here. Had a cousin come up from GA to visit, was appalled, somewhat jokingly, that restaurants had to ask for sweetened or unsweetened tea. Y'all want a Coke? I got Pepsi and Sprite. Soda, Coke, Pop? Your answer determines your region. Food that will turn you from Little Debbie to Big Deborah in a weekend. BBQ. Good BBQ. 120 degrees with 100% humidity. 100% humidity, but it's not raining. I mean, WTAF. Dolly Parton and her sweet soul. In Dolly we trust. Well, I live here, so I think of home. Me too. Deleted. So much fucking kudzu. Pork BBQ sandwiches. Eat. Fire ants. My childhood. Fire ants can eat shit. Carpenter ants are annoying, but at least they won't bite you. I-10. I thought it was just Houston or Texas, then realized it goes across the whole country. Religion. Deep fried everything. Humidity, mosquitoes everywhere, and religious AF. The deep fried religious mosquitoes are a bit of a problem. I picture a guy sitting on his farm patio with a Bible in one hand and a beer in the other, listening to country music. Of course his shotgun is right there leaning on the outside wall next to the front door. His wife is inside frying up some chicken. Kids are due back home soon from the fishing pond. Where's his hound dog? Peach trees. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Po' boy. Making shrimp po' boys tonight lol. Went to a Vietnamese, I think, seafood market not far from where I live, who sell huge shrimp plates with some of the best hush puppies and fried shrimp I've ever had. Way too many shrimp on a plate to eat at once. So I'm going to take the leftovers and make po' boys. Ticks, chiggers and water moccasins chasing me when I was trying to get water samples.